Dun, dun, dun.
This is like hours later.
Just been
What up
chatting.
here? So, if this place is close enough, she like squats down near the water, grabs a rock from nearby, chucks it into the water. Nothing happens. And she just goes and like flicks, like you would flick someone's ear, flicks the water, and then rippling out, the water goes from its like sort of murky swamp, like dark green color, and it turns like this like not bright, but like relatively bright gray.
Ooh.
That's utterly fascinating.
And what does it do? Does it eat you? Does it like...
I don't want to find out.
Oh, Shadowmere, can you get me a live animal?
I could if you tell me why you want a live animal.
Well,
Because
of course
it's
they want
going
to chuck it
to
in
the
the
river.
river, Shadowmere.
No.
1 + 1 = 2.
I look in the water to see if there's fish.
There are no fish.
Yeah,
There's no fish, no algae.
yeah, it doesn't like living things, so I can
Okay,
tell you.
okay, there's algae. There's like sort of like the algae that sort of floats around, but there's not like what's the word? Like
Seaweed or swampweed.
yeah, like cattails or anything like that. It's just the algae that sort of gives it its green
On
swampy
a, on a
appearance.
scale from 1 to Nocturne, how similar is the water?
I don't know. So
2?
6?
6? Alarming.
It's dangerous water.
Oh, I take one of the glass bottles and in the cart and fill it up a little bit with this water.
With this river water.
Yes.
Okay. You carefully don't dunk your fingers in it.
Yeah.
Don't drink it, don't drink it, don't drink it. Would Shadowmere's alchemist supplies actually have like tongs for holding beakers and things?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, like
also
little
have- I
calibers
actually
and
also
stuff like
have
that.
alchemist
Yeah.
supplies. I just can't use them, but I'm pretty sure I can hold a glass beacon.
Yeah.
Well, I was also gonna try getting a sample and see if I could alchemize.
Yeah, you ever see
Oh,
like
wait, I'm
those
getting a
test tube,
sample right now. Chill,
those
girl.
test tube holders, which are like inverted, so that like when you squeeze them, they open up
Yeah.
like that.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
So what does
Yeah,
it
so
do?
you got it. Some gray water.
It's gray water.
Does it try
It
to...
stays gray.
Oh.
When Murph flicks it, it ripples out, and then it just cascades into grayness.
Is there like a way over this river?
It's a pretty far river, so not really.
I think Mark
I
could
think
jump
you're missing the point. How do we get over the river?
No,
It's
no,
not
no.
on that side of the river. It's on this side.
But what is on the other side of the river?
I don't know.
Wait, your seekers and... Sorry. So in the water...
No, go on.
it.
What?
Why did you never care about what's behind the water?
Because I wasn't assigned here.
Did others go?
Yeah.
You
I
just
don't
don't know
know.
that info. Okay.
They specifically unassigned me due to potential favoritism.
Favoritism towards them?
I was the first one to meet Abram.
Gotcha.
She made a
okay.
connection, there might be bias.
Yeah,
Exactly.
of course. You're supposed to be neutral.
Boring.
So the water in the bottle, does it like... So when I like swish it, it turns gray?
No, it's been gray.
It just stays...
It's
It's
been-
isolated
The
as gray.
river stays gray.
Gross.
The whole river.
But it was blue in the beginning?
It was green in the beginning because swamp water.
And then she flicked
And
the
then
water,
it
it turned gray,
gray.
and you have a bottle of gray water that is not changing.
But the river itself is changing back slowly?
Nope. Still gray.
Okay...
It's gonna stay like that for probably an hour.
It's probably because it thinks food is coming. Should we please give me a bird?
Why does it?
Edgar
A
shrieks.
different
pet Edgar.
bird?
No, I don't feel
Does
like
it-
giving you animals to murder.
Does it really matter?
Of
We can
course
ask them
it-
about it when we get to town. They probably know more about it than us.
Hey Mishka, do they have chickens in your town I can buy?
Oh my gosh, don't murder an animal because you want to throw them in the water that will probably eat it or kill it or whatever.
Hey, you have pets. I don't. I can kill
This
all
is
the
not
animals
fair.
I want.
What's a chicken?
How do you
It
Actually,
sounds
that's a
like
good
this.
point. They eat people, they wouldn't have chickens.
Moving on. So that's how I know we're getting close to Gallagher. Come on. Saddle back up.
Weird gray water.
Hey Mishka, I wanted to ask, before I got
Yes?
so how do you have any questions?
No.
I mean, you're the first time away from home. It's probably scary.
She didn't say anything about that.
Is there anything you'd like to understand?
No.
You just want to go home.
She didn't say anything.
If there's
I-
anything you want to ask, even if it's okay.
By the way, as we leave, I shoot the water.
Rain's gray.
Do the thing where you point to your eyes and then at the
It's just like, I'm watching you, river.
Just like
The river
Moana,
does not
the
seem
water
to-
comes out and does the same thing.
The water does not seem to respond to the intimidating gaze.
Can you roll intimidation?
Sure. It's a strong, intimidating gaze. Any of you witnessing this have never seen a man so vengeful against a river.
Anyway,
You'd be quite afraid if he directed at you, knowing Marshall's normally jovial nature.
I
But
think it's
luckily he's
just
not aiming at you.
the situation where he's sitting like sideways on Shax, just holding his bow, glaring at it.
Just waiting for it to go, and I give it everything. Make the first move.
So what's Chetamir doing during our walk?
I would,
Walking.
Well, ride.
I would ask if I could see the bottle to do alchemy stuff and try to break it down to its basic components.
Let's do a trade. I want a net.
I mean, don't you have your own bottle, Chadwick?
I mean, oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's not some like 1-inch barrier that you have to reach through in order to get water. There's the entire fucking
The
river.
river. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Then
she...
don't ask me for that. So you're looking at stuff.
Sure, yeah.
I'd like to steal a net from Chetamir.
Roll sleight of hand.
Hot
I
fucking
think
damn.
that wins.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You
passive
reach
perception's
into the
20.
bag of you reach the bag of holding and acquire a net.
Which, by the way, okay, no, it's kind of metagaming. But Chetamir usually, like, checks her stuff, like, oh, hey, do I have that package from Manila? Oh, hey, do I have my weapons in the morning? Are any of those missing? Because I saw sleight of hand checks earlier, and I'm fucking freaking out.
No, we didn't. We
Okay,
didn't
cool.
play until you showed up.
Something
that's-
happened.
I'm paranoid as fuck now. Did anyone record while I was gone, by the way?
No.
We haven't been playing, Garth.
Yeah, we
Have
didn't
you
play
been-
any.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you did or anything.
You would have just gotten like 35 minutes of economic talk.
Oh, fun. Anyways,
So yeah.
So, Mira, any rumors, any buzz about Gallagher in general?
Rumors or the truth?
Like,
Yes.
happenings, goings on.
I don't have any happenings or going on in my head now.
All right.
what about legends and stories?
Lots of stories about Gallagher way back. Stories about. Blah, 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 blah. To the rest of you, I told you the stories and stuff about Gallagher.
Mm.
This is not news to Chetamir because you know about this a while ago
Not 20.
and didn't tell anyone. So, blah, blah, blah. That's where Mira brings it up. Definitely don't really know what the hell actually happened, and I haven't been around, so I haven't exactly gotten the chance to ask. And I honestly, they kept whoever was assigned to Galber's secret.
I would suggest then, since we don't know what we're walking into, could we send someone, or some of us, ahead just to scout out the situation so we don't walk into I don't know,
A trap.
conflict?
She shrugs. Up to you guys. I'm a pretty damn good scout. You want my help?
Please,
Yeah,
I don't
even,
trust Chedamir.
That's fucking rude.
You got us lost into the White House, okay?
And then we had a fun time of murdering a ghost. I think.
What
Was
do you
it
mean
a
White
ghost?
House? What do
It
you
was a
mean
White
ghost?
House, to be fair.
Yeah, it was a white big house.
It was like kind of a ghost. There was a lot of time travel related things. You know what? There was a lot of confusion with that stupid fucking mansion.
And it was
An
fun, and I still
estate.
want to use it, but
Estate,
that's not
thank
the
you.
point. We got lost there.
There's a huge difference between trustworthiness and competency. I just want to point that out.
I don't know, I also trust Mira.
I find Chedamir very trustworthy.
Yeah, definitely, but I also find Mira trustworthy.
How about we both go?
I'm agreeing with
That
that.
good?
Yep, let's go.
See, there's a bit of annoyance to Mira.
Chedamir is in the same fucking boat. Maybe a different boat, but similar lines.
Did we say something wrong? I'm sorry.
Kind of a dick, but yeah.
Towards you, not towards her.
And that makes it all better.
Do I want
Yeah.
to use... No, I don't want to use Pastel Trace for this, because it's probably going to be stealth rolls.
Well,
Well,
there's-
Mira knows the way too, so I'm not. You're not looking for where it is. You have a rough approximation. So you're looking for things in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure that affects your judgment, but
Yeah,
Are
I
there
guess we don't
any-
need to be stealthy then.
Are there any animals?
none.
Yeah, while they do that.
Yeah.
So, Odric, question.
No.
Yeah.
How far do your sister's hands reach?
Giggity.
we just.
Do you mean literally or figuratively?
Oh. Hmm. No. Okay. Who does she have in the exchange?
I honestly don't know. Someone, I assume, under payroll. Probably not many. Given the, I know, given what I know, at the most a single individual, maybe
If
two.
can I get you to write it down? If we are going to war with this woman, I would rather give Isabella and Satara a heads up in case someone tries to, kill them.
Okay, yeah, sure. I can. I'll. Dino and I will put our heads together and see if we can figure out who it is.
1 second. I'm assuming we're all hearing this conversation.
I mean,
I
yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
Isabella is the name of the girl we met in your dream, right?
No.
No.
That was Satara. They
Oh, of course. Okay.
Satara guards the estate.
So Crash, because now I got new information. Were the clothes they were all wearing back in the dream now overly old-fashioned?
I just cares aware of Fajaran fashion trends.
Not for Jaren, but probably exchange, like at least to some degree, like, I'm not expert on Rome, but if I was suddenly in a gladiatorian battle arena, like from back in the day Rome.
Do you
I
mean does
probably-
it match your expectations of what you think they would wear?
Yeah, basically that. I'm not saying
Well-
like, yeah.
Well, first off, again, gladiator uniform versus common casual wear is different.
Of course, but it would have changed over the
And
years.
that's the second point. The Fajaran Peninsula is heavily steeped in tradition. Nothing changes when the sands take all.
Mhm.
Or it does, depending on your philosophical logic on it.
Okay, so they were wearing.
If they were wearing attire from back then, it'd probably be near equivalent to what they wear now.
Okay, that's all I'm asking. I was just thinking.
It's armor and it's loose, so sand doesn't get knocked everywhere.
Oh boy,
free
if Cheddar
falling
ever
for
goes to the
heat.
desert, she's just gonna have sand everywhere forever. It's
No,
gonna
yeah, probably.
suck. Yeah, it's
All
gonna
those
suck.
furrows around your neck are gonna have a fucking speck of sand every 3 millimeters.
Yo, she's just gonna burst into flames, basically. But
Probably.
yeah.
Probably. Sandomir. Sandomir. So who's running scouting? Or then,
Yo.
or is it just gonna be Mira and Chenamir?
Also, I need to do a
many-
death save for that bad joke.
How many more than we need?
I don't know. It's up to you guys. This is your decision.
This
mean,
is
I'm
the
not
Grumpy Hunters taking off. If everyone else wanted to come, sure. I mean, Nevi could join along if she wanted.
I'm
Or she not
stitching my name into a net. I'm boo.
I'm not super sneaky, so I'm happy to leave that up to you.
Never will go along.
Sure.
And I'm gonna have Tala to write a letter to Isabella.
Aw.
Write this down.
All right.
Crash,
So
I'm gonna see if I can figure out who that person would be. If I know, I'll cooperate with that.
roll me
and
your
see if
background
I can-
information for that.
Can I give him inspiration though, right?
No, you do get advantage for having Danaway help you though.
Oof.
You can think of a couple of names. Like your network dwindles as you leave so far further and further in exponential value. So it really does help it limit or not limit, cross out names as to who could be out there. And it is something to note that like the people that are out there probably aren't people that are not all of them rather are focused out there. They might be just be like a general large realm of capacity. Some of them might be specialized out there, but some of them might just be like, yeah, I could get us into do exchange stuff. I could.
Like a
I'd also
roaming
do stuff here
courier.
in the Heartlands.
A bit like a roaming courier.
Potentially, definitely. There's a lot of potentiality you could play with this. Or I suppose the organization could tamper with.
Yeah, I'd give that list to Marshall.
And
Could be any of these.
I'm assuming you give it to Tala.
yeah, Tala, take this down. Make sure Satala and Isabella are aware.
I'll have to give this to a very expedient courier when we get back to town.
Definitely.
Do you think Carl goes outside of Sevlis?
I do not think so.
Then never mind then. Oh, meanwhile,
I would have to talk to Owen. I can do that later. I don't mind.
we can do it now, or I get all this
Yeah.
stuff over with that's relevant to that as opposed to moving forward.
I'm assuming he's up on the rooftop of the caravan like usual.
As usual.
I'd go up there, continue stitching my net, that I acquired legally, and just like pass him a note in his notebook. Like he's probably reading something in it, so I just like dump
He's
it on
sketching.
the yeah. And I'm just
Sketching the river.
yeah, I'm just like dumping a note there. And the note just reads, hey, this is probably a lot to handle. So if you ever need to just let steam out and then forget about it forever, I'm your screaming well. And that's it. You can burn the note. Love cares. And then, I'm not even looking at him, I'm just stitching my net. Just give him that letter and continue my legal activities.
Thanks, but I got someone else to lean on.
I know. And she's great to lean on. Just sometimes it helps to talk and just let it out, and not have to get back to it later. Just like
There's always something to get back to later. At least for me. Goes back to drawing.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Well, I tried. Okay, continue on.
Gentlemen, make me 2 rolls. One for stealth and one for survival.
Gonna
Well, I will
get
do
a
the
3
same.
in both.
I do the same for Nevi.
Where's the other one? There's that. Damn. I take it back. I rolled real fucking good.
Hey, there's the crash we know.
Yep, Nevi is mentally preoccupied. Mira, on the other hand, not bad. Rolling a 10.
Oof.
Oof.
Apparently I'm the only one paying attention.
Mira has her own annoyances. And you guys have that effect on people, don't you? So, that being said, you guys just relatively quiet.
From our best efforts, which is not that good.
It's a group check for stealth, and then survival is like personal. Because obviously, if one person's quiet and one person's, yeah. But yeah, you sneak around. Is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Honestly, it was more excuse to get away from the fucking group because I figured me and
Fair
Mira
enough.
were both mad. Not exactly traps, but I guess things that would cover up potential paths towards the town and things that would, I guess, direct people towards a direction.
Oh yeah, there are plenty of those.
Mm-hmm.
And as you continuously find them, Mira just keeps remarking, "Probably the Seekers."
Oh, that makes sense. Are they directing towards the tree or just away from the town?
Away from the town.
So just don't go this way. Any signs of anybody coming through recently? Recently being
Recently,
like a
no.
week. Okay.
No. Nope. No branches left untrampled, chipped, whatever. And stuff like that.
What else? Well, we know where.
We know where
want
the
us to
town
go.
is, yeah.
And we know where to go. What would Mira be looking for, if anything?
She's looking for if people have trodden here. She's
Sure.
looking for supernatural potentialities,
Like a
the
full
fox and stuff like that.
Yeah. Haha, got it. And then Nevi's just like fucking in the back, just like minding her own business.
Basically.
Yeah. I think at some point Chinri would just ask, I guess Mira, it's kind of like a group thing, it's just like, so why are you mad?
Mira just stops. We're in her freaking place. Where are you?
I asked first.
Yeah, the point getting asked. Practice what you preach.
I'm usually the one that like talks to people first, which is weird because I'm not good at this.
Couldn't tell.
Fine. Dick. The stupid competence and trustfulness bullshit.
Oh, look at that. You're a mirror of me then.
Eh. But why you?
She just gives you a look.
Like a look of, what the fuck do you think?
Yeah, like, are you
Yeah.
like a look of, are you really this stupid?
No, I figure, but I think if she says the words out loud, a little bit. Nah.
Roll me persuasion.
Gonna get a 3! Which is actually a 2. Persuasion. Doop. Damn it, why am I good at persuasion? Or decent, at least.
Wow, that's such a burden. Rolling well. My goodness. Fucking first world problem over here.
I have a -1 in charisma, and yet I think I've
So?
only failed 1 persuasion check.
So? What's your point? Remember that time where O said, like, he'd never do well in a religion check, and then he got, like, a freaking 19? Yeah, I remember that. Anyways, though. Competency and trustworthiness. Like, if you weren't Karis' crew, I think you guys are just being assholes to me.
I mean, they were being assholes, but it was more directed at me, and you were kind of in the splash zone.
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry about that.
No, it's fine. It's just... I gotta make this right.
You're gonna.
I gotta do something, right? So I'm hoping getting Mishka back will... It's gotta prove something, you know?
Yeah. Look,
I don't want to be a burden.
you're not. Look, don't get the mentality of do anything you can or die trying, because that's just gonna make you, I don't know, insane, wilds, uncontrolled, that's the word. And you're not even gonna have a chance to prove to them anything. I don't know if that
I'm
means
not trying to prove anything to them.
to yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll be fine. We just... You get to Gallagher.
Look, I do want to say, you're not alone in that. I recently did something very stupid, and I told them that it was because I was trying to impress my girlfriend on that one. Which isn't a lie, it's more...
Is your level of stupid my level of stupid, though?
It depends on how you look at it.
I don't think so.
I got someone I cared about killed, and it's entirely on me. And it could have been very easily avoided. Look, it's gonna work out. And if not, you seem like a great person, and you seem like you're very competent at your job. You just made a mistake.
Right. Well, thanks. I guess.
I figured this probably didn't help you very much, did it?
No, it did, but
Okay.
let's get back to the group.
Yeah.
You guys head back.
So Crash, did I stitch my name really badly into it?
Probably, because the net is not exactly thick rope. Like, it's like strands for most of it. That's how nets are.
Yes, it's just very important that my name is on it.
Roll me your... on what supplies you got.
Weaver's
What
tool.
tools? Yeah, roll me that.
Designed for such a shit. Such a shit? Sure.
It's a hard material to work with. Not a lot of space. It's in there.
If you
Might be easily
squint.
missed, though.
That's like in there to where it's like kind of bubbling up.
It's more about showing Chenemir if she ever asks where I got this net from. That it's mine. Look, there's my name on it.
That is 0% convincing.
Yeah, you don't think Chenemir will buy it.
Especially since she's missing one.
Yeah. It's like, hey, where'd you get this net? My name's in it. I look at my nets. Yeah, I'm missing a net, and you definitely didn't have one a week ago.
Does it have your name on it? Didn't think so.
It does have Kira's name on it. That is a good point.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's the exact conversation.
Okay, but let's have this conversation happen then.
The conversation happened exactly like that. When you get back. There you go.
No, you don't know that I have a net.
Be prepared.
Chenemir will probably see you stitching onto the net.
I stitched it while she was gone, first of all. But second of all, I will wear it around my waist. Like, really.
Well, then...
Yeah!
Then what was the point of you saying anything?
She's definitely gonna notice a net. Remember, like 20, 30 minutes ago, you asked for a net. Check that she's missing a net.
I didn't ask for a net. I asked for you to hunt things.
You specifically said, "Hey, do you have a net?"
No.
She retconned that because she thought you wouldn't have a test tube of water.
Oh, that.
Yeah, because you asked for my
Okay.
test tube of water, and I said, okay, let's switch it. But since you didn't ask me, I never mentioned the net.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Technicalities are important.
Moving on. You guys come back. Scouts come back. Conversation happens. Way seems clear. Outside of, secret deterrence.
And did you find the tree?
It'll be coming up soon enough. Do you want us to head towards the tree? Or you want to go to the town first?
Yeah.
Start grabbing for my axe.
Let's
We
just
should.
go to the town first.
Simmer down.
Marshall? I put his arm slowly down, when he lifts it. I'm just like, no.
You can try.
I mean,
It's up to Marshall how complacent he is in that.
When people say they want to go to the town first, but
We're just trying to make sure Mishka doesn't get eaten by a tree here.
go back to pulling out my bow and looking for far-ranged object.
Okay,
if
improvement.
something flies, kill it. I want it. No, don't kill it. Leave it alive. Hurt it.
Why the fuck are you trying to murder animals?
I want to put him in a bottle of water.
They will
It's
die.
First off, it's a test tube of water. I don't think you guys have jugs.
Yeah.
I can make the dead bird or almost
Look,
dead
look
bird
for a
drink it.
bug.
I mean, do I see any
You're
birds?
kidding me. You're
You do not see
supposed
any
to.
birds.
Assuming no. Oh, I see one bird.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, you see Edgar, yeah.
I mean, a different animal than our companions.
You do not see any animals.
Wait, is that my net?
What are you talking about?
Where'd you get
Conversation happens.
the net?
Is that my net? No.
Moving on. Mira leads you guys through the forest and thickets of things.
Mhm.
While it might not seem... How to put this? There's an old trail here. One that has been overgrown, but it's still present enough to allow you guys to get the cart through. After some clearing here and there, though. Eventually, you guys come down to a slowly descending slope. And then just sort of tucked away under some canopies, you can see some wooden buildings, some stone ruins,
Heh.
all on a little peninsula. There it is. Hanging tree is off that way, and Mira points off to her left.
I'm thinking we should announce our presence.
Wait, can we see it from this distance?
The hanging
Like,
tree?
yeah, it's a big old tree. Like, there's a
You're able to see
Pokemon.
the tops of it. The top of it, yeah.
I shoot my bow at it.
Roll to hit.
It's like 10,000 feet away. I'm not gonna hit it.
Yeah, I let it say like
Natural 20.
I don't know the rules for shooting outside your range. I think it's just
It's
disadvantages.
disadvantage.
I think if you hit further than 600 feet, it just doesn't hit. Is what the thing is.
Yeah, no, it's like 150 is normal, and then 600 is disadvantage, and then after that it just doesn't
Okay, so
go
yeah,
that
you
far.
press play and like. Nice shot. We'll get that arrow back later. There are no animals here.
He found the one animal. Anyways.
But lean over to Mir. Just letting it know to prepare.
Ah, warning shot. Right. Gotcha. Mishka, you want to sit up front of us so they know we're on the up and up? Okay.
Oh, as we're walking, I go to Marshall and I'm just like, hey, do you want me to stitch your name on your weapons so nobody can steal them?
Yep, that's exactly how stealing works. Yep. If you see the name on it, you can't steal it anymore.
Well, I made most of them myself, so I think I would remember.
I meant for other people.
If someone steals my weapon, I would just cut their hand off and take it back.
Yeah, do you really think someone's gonna look at this guy, see he has an axe, and be like, yes, I want that axe.
However, I pull off my castus. You could put something really cool on the knuckles, so when I punch someone, it leaves a name on it.
I always wanted to tattoo someone.
The most aggressive
Wait.
tattoo. Punch in the face.
Did he mean like? Is it like a ring he has, or did he?
A
literally
safe stitch
have-
is like a gauntlet.
It's like a gauntlet.
It's a punch glove.
It's a punch glove.
Is it
It's
magical?
It's metal
It's just-
and
it's
it
just-
hurts.
Well, this was made of ironwood.
Oh, okay. Well, then I
friend.
can't. Then I can't add something to it because if it's magical, I'm not going to.
No, it's not magical.
Probably gonna explode.
It's in like a half magical state. It grows back, so any damage that happens to it,
Oh,
it grows
shoot.
back.
So you couldn't even engrave it.
Yeah. Not with
Oh,
magic
rip.
tools.
Rip.
But if you wanted to tattoo my knuckles,
I do. I'll think of something. Think of something great.
anyways,
The safe stitch I always imagine is the one from Assassin's Creed 2. Look at that
Oh,
bitch.
right. There's the picture. Thank you.
Ready to fucking slap the shit out of someone.
What?
Yeah, but anyways. So you guys pull into town, going down the hill. And it's, unsurprisingly, there's not really people doing much. Not really anyone. It's over a ghost town. And then Mira does remark, yep, just like it was before. People don't really do much. Oh shit, she points at someone who's like leaving their house right now. Or leaving a house, not necessarily their house. And then like they turn around and just sort of freeze. And like the sudden appearance of people. And then Misha just sort of hops up in her seat. Let's try it off. And then the person like tilts their head like confused, like, huh? Like, and they get a look of recognition. And then quick walks over. Oh, while Mishka just sort of climbs down from the cart and then just sort of runs over. Alright, well.
alright, so are we done here?
I don't know. You want to kill the tree, right?
Okay, this is weird.
Misha just
She asked
runs up
permission.
to this person she recognizes and just hugs onto their leg. And the person like sort of squats down and hugs them.
We should probably
Hello.
greet the elder.
Where have you been? Who are these people? They're friends.
Oh. Soon as she says that, hello, and much of the tatties are much of the meat.
This is like right next to Mira.
Wall of
She's just
words.
finger covering her ear, her elven ear. She's like, "That was loud. That was very loud."
I mean, that was faster than he's ever done it before. That's impressive.
I would
getting-
hate to see him do it slower.
It's much louder.
Mira sort of brings the card over to Mishka and friend. Mira, one of the seekers that first came here. And
Well,
then-
you're not a seeker anymore. You got kicked out, remember?
Oh,
Marshall!
She holds out she had a hand held out to Astrayov, and then her hand just sort of like closes as you say that. I'm aware. That's why I said I was one of the seekers.
Oh, okay, yes, good point, good point.
So Marshall, you know how you never lie? Sometimes not saying anything is not going to hurt someone's feelings.
Yeah, Karis.
I've never hurt someone's feelings ever
You
before.
literally did like 20 minutes ago. You insulted Jedemir.
And then
Sure,
stole my
doesn't
net.
feel like- I never did.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Anyways,
Astrayov has like sort of like brought Mishka up on, so she's like starts sitting on her arm. These are very weird people you have brought here. They are, but I like them. Well, we should bring them to Elder Turov. Follow me, I suppose.
Accidentally made the guide, and he's just like, what the fuck is going on?
One's a girl.
Oh, shit, sorry.
So she brings you through town. This place isn't like full covered by treetop and canopy and stuff like that, but there are plenty of trees that sort of just sprout up around town, and they're just old, big trees. So this place has it's a natural shade, literal natural shade.
Yeah, I lean over, like, be careful. You never know which one of these trees is working for the big one.
You say that too.
Everyone.
Okay.
Honestly, I was gonna argue, but Mira does it have some connection to other trees?
As far as I'm aware, no, and the fact that we're not being hung right now is pretty good indication.
I mean, maybe they're scout. You know what? I'm not gonna overthink this because he also thinks poop ghosts are a thing.
What?
They are a
It's
thing to the mirror.
it's not a thing.
Okay, no, I'm just gonna ignore you guys.
Yeah, that's the best plan.
You guys sort of coast through town, and just sort of the sound of wheels turning, wood creaking, stuff like that causes some people to open up their doors, crack open windows, stuff like that. You guys are being watched. Not surprising though. You guys come across this, well, sort of like a townhouse. It's like really big, but you can tell like it's sort of divided into separate segments. And Astreyev, as she introduces herself as, brings you off to like sort of the right side, and it's sort of like a wide, very wide, sort of rectangular sort of hut. She brings you off to the side, and then Elder Turtleff, Elder Turtleff. Some you guys hear some noise coming from inside. You guys are dismounting from your cart. What is? He sees Astreyev, he sees Mishka, and he sees you guys in that order. And you see a roller coaster of emotion flash about his face. What is it? Oh my goodness! What the heck?
Hello.
Hello. Who are these people? They're my friends.
Yes, hello, old man. I'm military smudger from the teddies.
The silent mirror just covers both her. Leans away from. It is a pleasure to meet you, Marshal Tidy.
You can go with Marshall.
Marshal. I have many questions for you, and you must have some as well. Come inside, please.
Is that a nice house?
It's a twins house.
Like a mud hut. It's also a mud hut. Got it.
It's wood and they constructed. It's not full of and stuff like that.
Still probably filled with termites, though.
Mayhaps.
Anyways.
Come inside, come inside. Now, Mishka, child, where have you been?
As I go inside, I start taking my shoes off.
The ground is surprisingly dry, despite it literally being on a peninsula with a river surrounding it. I'm sorry, I was not expecting anyone coming today, or much less outsiders. Please sit down, make yourselves comfortable. I will stoke the fire. And sort of like this, like, sort of like a hexagonal, like sort of stone brick, sort of fire pit that is elevated from the ground that he can begin stacking some logs in and stuff like that, and then gets his tinder around, lights it, gets it roaring. You can tell that this room that you're in right now is meant to hold people, and like the fire in the middle is like the heat radiates from it to accommodate for so many people. Oh.
Jeremy like sits down, crisscross applesauce.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You're welcome, but I must ask, where do you come from? And he looks at Mishka. Did she? Please tell me.
Well, I'm from Silfwall originally. This little one here. Long story. The little one here, she got lost in the woods and walked into our camp.
How far did she walk? How far did you walk, little one? All the way to Silfwall.
No,
I didn't go to Silfwall.
No, it was
We were.
my mistake.
Yeah. Can I pull out a map and show him like roughly where we were?
Okay, like
Yeah. It's like we traveled down from
Nice.
Tyrmir, right out there.
Marshall respects this, guys. respects that.
If you found her here. And he taps like a point on the map. A far ways, little Mishka. And she like just sort of looks downcast, like a kid that got caught, like red-handed. But it's good you're back. Is my mama your? Is your mama what?
Have you seen her recently?
No, I have not. She left with. The realization sort of catches him. You can tell. Your mama is not here, child. I figured. Astreyev, take Mishka. Prepare some refreshments for our guests.
No thanks, we do not eat people.
I mean, to put that bluntly, yeah.
I think he meant drink.
We're informed of the situation.
I see. Then I assure you our drink does not have people. Well,
Thank you very much.
I apologize for not being able to offer you our truest hospitality.
You're putting forward an effort, and that's all we need.
Mira just sort of undoes her hood and mask. They're well informed, Elder Turov. I remember you. My name's Mira. Yes, Seeker Mira. Not a seeker anymore, unfortunately. Oh, that is a shame. I am sorry that you were put in the place that you wanted to leave. You can see Mira's eyes twitch at that. It's a shame.
She'll be back sooner than later. Look, move forward.
You're a kind seeker. They do well of you. Well then, he sits down himself, crisscross as well. I
No, it's
must.
their loss, really.
I would agree.
Our gain.
Abernov, how is the boy? He's doing all right. He found a nice place, very nice place to work and stay. Oh, that is good to hear. If you see him, tell him to come by and visit more if he can. I'll be sure to. He must be a busy boy. I suppose I apologize. All these formalities and courtesies. I should get to the heart of things. I must thank you. Thank all of you for bringing Mishka back. And he looks around like it's like someone about to tell a racist joke and making sure that the race of that person isn't around. You know, they look over their shoulder.
Oh!
I have a lot of experience with this at my workplace. Anyways, so he looks around, checking, make sure Mishka's not there. Mishka's mother. Her fate. What became of her?
Well, according to Mishka, they got caught by the tree and separated.
How long ago was this?
When did we bump into her? A
Week
weeks?
ago?
No,
Probably like 2 weeks, approaching 2 weeks now.
at least 2
It's
weeks.
probably
maybe
at least a week and a half. I'll put it like that.
Yeah,
But she had some time in the woods before she met you
yeah.
guys.
So somewhere between like
It
2
was-
and 2.5 weeks.
It was when the rain was pouring down. Is
It was pretty fucking.
Ah, yes, I remember that day. That was a while.
Did
That is.
sorry, continue.
He just like is pondering something.
Did her mother mention why they were leaving town for whatever reason?
Well, they said they were going to visit Abernov. Well, that was what her mother told me. I'm not sure she told Mishka. Mishka was always a busy child.
But the tree isn't anywhere near that direction.
The tree, you must pass by the tree in order to leave. It is a duty of sorts to see if the tree has bared any fruit.
That's a way to put it.
That was likely what she was intending.
Is it easy to get caught up in it, even if you know about?
The tree's grasp is always a bit more than you expect.
More to the point,
Yes.
is there
of
any
course.
way?
You were seeking
Is there any way to-
compensation.
No, I was
No.
thinking about her mother. Is there any way that she might still be around? Is there any way for us to bring her back?
You cannot bring back the dead.
Sans take God.
Nah, Tyler, not at that.
That's sad to hear.
I have a problem with your story, old man.
Mhm.
Why would the old lady and the young child walk all the way this distance by themselves? That seems sort of dangerous, does it not?
That's a good point.
She was not an old woman, I assure you. She
And
was
she was-
nowhere near my age.
And she was competent that they would be safe? Or confident?
I suppose so.
Why were they traveling to see Abram?
I do not know.
Did something happen?
I do not know.
And what of the girl's father?
He is here in town.
And
I
has he
think
been
so.
asking where his wife and child are?
He is not. He
Huh.
still assumes them.
Yeah, look at the group.
Do you know if he's been abusive?
As far as I'm aware, no. He is distant, but I do not blame him for it.
Why?
He closes his eyes. It is a hard life we here live. Forsaken soul are we.
So is everyone absent?
Mostly, yes. There are always some that shine brighter than others.
Elder, Mishka has told us that you are a very patient man and that you are willing to listen and
Oh, that has nothing to do with patience, child. It is the work of life to understand others. And listening is all we can do.
Hey, it's a little after the fact, but is it possible to insight him when we asked about him being abusive?
Fine.
I mean, I don't have it like about.
I